welcome back to my channel, and today's video is another BOXYCHARM unboxing. So in one of my last videos, I had asked you all like what kind of videos you like seeing on my channel or what you want to see more of, things like that. And I have to admit, I was really pleasantly surprised how many of you all said that you were into my BOXYCHARM unboxings. I wasn't sure if these were getting stale to anybody, but I really like doing these still. And there's so many people that are like, why don't you just stop doing BOXYCHARM altogether if you don't like every single product in it? It's because I love doing these videos and sometimes I find a real gem in here. So that's why I keep doing them. And spoiler alert, I found a gem. If you are new to my channel, here's how I personally do my BOXYCHARM unboxings. I will take a look at last month's box, let you know how I use those items throughout the month, and whether or not I thought that that box was worth the $25 price that it costs for BOXYCHARM each month. You do receive 5 full-size products every month, so the values are usually like $150 plus, and you're paying 25 bucks for this. So I am always completely honest and let you guys know whether or not I think it's worth it. Then I go into this month's box not really knowing what's inside. I do have my husband look at the card that's inside when a card is included, and he lets me know what kinds of products are in there. The reason that he does that is that way I can come and apply all of the products that are in the box each month to my face. So I know what I can come on camera wearing and what I cannot come on camera wearing, and I am completely barefaced today. But as always, I have 2 caveats. My first one is that I am a cruelty-free YouTuber, so I do not use any products that are in the box that are not cruelty-free. I just kind of pass those along to friends. And number 2, if I see a product in the box that I know that I'm just gonna use once on screen to show you guys how it works and then never again, I'm just not gonna use it. I'm not gonna swatch it, I'm not gonna get into it. That way I can either pass that along to friends, I can sell it, I can just get rid of it and know that it's going to a good home unused. First, let's look back at December's box. The theme was whimsy, and I was kind of unimpressed overall. Everything that I looked at, I was just kind of meh about. I was bored with it. One of the reasons that I do my BOXYCHARM unboxings the way that I do them is because I do like to take a look back at the previous month after using those products for a month to let you know what I think of them, because sometimes my opinion changes drastically. This was one of those months. Let's start with the 2 items that I did not use that I'm not going to use. The first one was the Storybook Cosmetics Robin Hood palette. I will put a picture of it right here. And this looked pretty, but I have shades that are like this, and you all got so offended that I didn't want to use the mustard shade because you know that mustard is life, and mustard shades are life. But I know I have those colors, and the palette didn't turn me on, if I'm being honest. It didn't blow anything up my skirt. So I did put that in a box for a giveaway. With that being said, my giveaway is still live on Instagram until the 15th of January. I will link it down below. If you haven't entered yet, please go ahead and enter. They are awesome prizes in my opinion, and I'm totally biased, but they're awesome. The second product that I did not use at all is this Brow Bar by Rima, and it's a brow makeover kit. There's a wax in there, there's a brow powder, things like that. I not only was I kind of not into this, but I couldn't find any information on whether or not this company was cruelty-free. I did reach out to them, and I heard nothing, absolutely nothing. So I don't feel confident using this product knowing whether or not it's cruelty-free. So this is just getting passed along to a friend. There was another product that I wasn't sure whether or not that was cruelty-free, and that was the Estetica Pro Series Brush Cleanser and Conditioner. I reached out to Estetica. They responded to me almost immediately and answered every single one of my questions. Like, I followed up with several emails. They kept responding, and I am now confident that they are a cruelty-free brand. This is one of those brands that's like, hey, we're cruelty-free, but on no other websites like Leaping Bunny or even PETA or Cruelty-Free Kitty, anything, they mention that this brand is cruelty-free. But I asked them, you know, do you sell in China? Do you source any of your third-party vendors from China? Are your ingredients tested on animals? Are your finished products tested on animals? They answered every single one. The only thing that they didn't do is send me any documentation saying so. So I will put that out there. But after they answered my questions so candidly, I do feel comfortable in using this product. So I have used it a few times to clean my brushes, and it's nice. I wouldn't say it's the greatest brush cleanser I've ever used. For me, that goes to the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This was just nice. It sudsed up nicely, and I feel like this is maybe a good replacement for the baby shampoo I'm currently using to clean my brushes, as I don't know if that is cruelty-free. So I'm gonna keep using this. I'll probably use it till it's empty. Maybe I'll update you guys throughout the year, but as of right now, I'm like, this doesn't suck. This retails for $12, and I don't know if I said it, but the Storybook Cosmetics palette retailed for $35, which I don't think it's worth that personally. But the Brow Bar, this retails for $30, which I can't really tell you if it's worth it because I'm just not using it. Then there was this Ciate Marbled Light Illuminating Blusher. I used this several times throughout the month. I wouldn't say I used it obsessively. I probably used it maybe twice a week tops. I don't love this. I'm okay with it, but to me, there is nothing illuminating about this blush. It is just a matte blush, which is fine, but when you put the word illuminating right in the title, I expect to be glowing like a freaking light bulb, and I was not at all. I even found that this sort of emphasized a little bit of texture on my cheeks, and I don't have too much texture on my skin, so maybe that's not the right word, but maybe it just kind of stuck to all the little baby hairs on my face and just it illuminated those. So maybe that's what they mean by illuminating. Overall though, this is a $26 blush, which I do feel is kind of a steep price point for just a small blush. I'll keep using it probably, but I'm not in love with this. Then there was this little thing that I like to call the game changer. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Facial Oil. I don't know if you can see, yeah. Do you see how much I've used in just the last month? I've been using this morning and night every single day. I love this. The formula is almost light, so it really sinks in the skin and smooths everything out without feeling oily or greasy, and it just absorbs nicely. And I do almost feel like I've even noticed a difference in my skin using this. I like to combine this with my daily moisturizer or my night cream, and then this is my final step before I put on sunblock during the day, or maybe like a night mask at night, things like that. But I really like it. The only thing I still don't like, I hate the scent of rose. A lot of people like it. That's cool. That's great. I hate the smell, but the product is so amazing to me that it's worth dealing with that smell. Plus, the smell obviously dissipates after a certain amount of time, so it's not like it's on there for 12 hours. You can deal with the smell, Linda, you can deal. I don't know where I got my family that is North Jersey popping out. Here's the thing though, this baby retails for $79. Would I pay $80 for a bottle of oil? No, I don't think I would, because I'm just a freaking cheapskate. I feel like I would almost pay $50 for this. So this will be something that I'll kind of keep an eye on when maybe Ulta is having their big sales, because they do sell Elemis. I'm just gonna keep an eye on sales for this because I love it. And I can see myself going through this pretty quickly. I mean, we're already down to here. That's nuts. Knowing now what I know, if I had seen these sitting on the shelf with the Storybook Cosmetics palette, if I had seen these sitting on a shelf for 25 bucks, would I have paid 25 bucks for it? Yes. Yes, I would have. This is worth so much more than 25 bucks for me. So this made the whole box for me. I am so pumped with this. The funny part too is that BOXYCHARM once in a while will let you pick one item or another before your box comes. And apparently this wasn't even the thing that I picked. I couldn't remember what I had picked, but apparently it wasn't this. So the thing that I actually picked is still coming to me. They sent me an email that was like, we sent you the wrong thing. So we're gonna send you the right thing and just keep that other thing too. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep this. Don't take it away from me. Now let's dig into this month's box. The first thing I'm gonna do is reach in and look at the card, if there is one. There is, to see whatever the theme is, and it is Breaking the Ice. Ice, cool. I'm thinking probably a lot, if there's like an eyeshadow palette in here, which I feel like there has been, maybe it's gonna be all blues and, you know, frosty kind of colors. Let's take a look. The first item is a tube. This is Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. Grande, so I'm guessing this is Grande Cosmetics. There is nothing on here with a brand. Is this Grande Cosmetics? This is Grande Cosmetics, and this is supposed to just create ultimate thickness, no flake, intense black formula, $25. So Grande is one of those brands that whenever I look up, are they cruelty-free? They say they're cruelty-free, and a lot of other places mark them as pending or we're not sure. So I might give this a try today, but please know that they are not certified by Leaping Bunny or PETA as cruelty-free, but they say they're cruelty-free. So I will do some more research and get back to you guys if I get any answer. The next item is wrapped in plastic. Oh my God. Okay, so I was making myself a list of like brands that I wanted to try in 2020, and let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing that video still, because we're already like most of the way into January, but This is something from Glow Recipe, which was on my list of brands I wanted to try this year. I'm guessing this is, so my husband did tell me that there was a moisturizer in the box, so I'm guessing it's this. Okay, so this is actually a sleeping mask. This is their watermelon sleeping mask, and you're just supposed to use it. Oh, no, never mind, wait. You can either use it as a final step of your evening routine and then wash in the morning, or to use as a wash-off mask, apply a thick, generous layer to damp, clean skin, rinse with lukewarm water after 10 minutes. So I'm gonna do that today before I do my makeup. This also retails for $22, which is a lot more reasonable than I was expecting, but it is kind of a smaller container. This is 1 fluid ounce. The next item in here, these all feel big to this time. This is, oh, it's by Wander Beauty. So I really like anything I've tried from Wander Beauty so far. This is the Trip for Two Blush and Bronzer Duo. Let's take a look. So what, like, in what world is this a bronzer? Do you guys see this next to my skin? It's like the same color as my skin almost. How is that a bronzer? But I mean, they look pretty enough. The quality looks really decent. And this retails for 36 bucks, so it should be a decent product. I mean, I'm gonna try to use it today because I do wanna try to use more Wander Beauty. I don't know, I'm confused right now. It's hard to see, but these do have a very slight touch of illumination to both of them. So I am curious to use this. I'm confused by that bronzer color. I just realized that 3 out of 5 items are cruelty-free so far. So fingers crossed, maybe we have a whole cruelty-free box. The next item is big again. Oh, Too Faced? We got Too Faced? So this is the Too Faced Diamond Fire Highlighter. This is fancy packaging. This is really big though. Is this whole thing filled with highlighter? Because I seriously doubt it, and if so, that's a lot of packaging. But let's open this. There's another sticker. Okay, so the color is Fancy Pink Diamond. Oh, wow. Is this a separate container? Whoa, that's fancy. Wow. So this is a lot of packaging, but I do give them points for presentation. This is a soft kind of pink highlighter with lots of gold swirled throughout. It looks very illuminating, so I'm really curious to try this out. And this retails for $36. And bonus to it is that you can recreate the Pretty Woman scene with this. Oh. So that is 4 out of 5 items now that are cruelty-free. Fingers crossed that the 5th item is. That would be so cool. This is an eyeshadow palette, I'm guessing. Take off bubble wrap. And this is by Ace Beauty. This is called the Vintage Dawn palette, and this outer packaging is so beautiful. It's foiled gold. It looks very much like a kind of henna or mehndi design. Let's open up the packaging. So the inner packaging that actually holds the palette is cardboard, and it also has the same gold foil design. Oh my God, this is stunning. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, look at Golden Hour right here. Oh my, this is so interesting because, for example, Horizon and Daybreak are so bright and matte that they're almost neon, but these foiled shadows, so Gleam, Golden Hour, Serengeti, Sun, and Dew, they are so foiled and metallic. But wow, this is such an interesting color combo, but I'm so into this. This retails for 35 bucks. So let me add up the whole cost of this entire cruelty-free BOXYCHARM. Yes. Whoa, okay, so the retail cost of this month's box was $153.99, and I paid $25 for this. This is insane. I'm going to try everything that's in the box this time. I really didn't think I was going to need to, especially when I saw that there was an eyeshadow palette or felt that there was an eyeshadow palette. I was like, oh, you know what? I don't need another palette, but look at this. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my hair back and we're gonna try this Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleep Mask. All right, so in the instructions, they do say Watermelon Glow is highly natural. To keep the formula ultra silky and at its best, take a moment to shake the formula up before each use. Hear that? So I'm gonna try to apply it with one of these kind of silicone scrapers. It does smell really good, like natural watermelon as opposed to like watermelon Jolly Rancher. Well, that was fun. My camera stopped recording because my battery died. So basically I applied a very thin layer of the mask all over my face. I left it on for 10 minutes and I washed it off with warm water like it said. My skin does feel very, very soft. It does feel moisturized and hydrated, which is nice. It feels very smooth. The only thing I will say is that I do not have particularly sensitive skin, and I feel like this started tingling a little bit on me. So I went online and I looked up, you know, see if anybody else has experienced tingling with this. Not a single person, just me. So everybody even said I have very sensitive skin and I don't feel any tingling or burning with this. So I'm not sure what that is, but I just wanted to mention that. Another thing I did see is that apparently if you use this as the sleeping mask, when you wake up in the morning, you can actually see some like dead skin cells on top of your skin. Now that could just be the product pilling up on your skin, but I wanted to let you know that's what people said. But I really did enjoy this. It feels nice. It feels like a nice kind of pampering treat. So right now I'm pretty pumped about this. I'll have to let you guys know next month what I thought once I use it a little bit more. For now, I'm going to finish up my skincare, which is literally just a drop or two of my oil and my sunblock, and I'm going to do my foundation, concealer, and eyebrows. I think that's all I can do because I do have the bronzer and the blush here, so we're gonna do bronzer, blush, and eyeshadow in a bit. All right, my face and eyebrows are on. I just powdered a little bit on my forehead and under my eyes. I wanna go in with the Wander Beauty Trip for Two blush and bronzer duo. First for bronzer, I'm gonna be using the Luxie Beauty 512 small shader brush, and I'm gonna just swirl this in the bronzer and see how that looks. Oh, okay, so there's definitely some color there. Do you see the difference at all? There's a little, I mean, it's definitely some more color than I was expecting. Just know that this color is very warm. So if you are a fan of more cool toned bronzers, you will not like this, but I prefer a warm toned bronzer. Color me surprised. I really like this. Like, this might be my favorite bronzer I've ever used. I'm serious. Like, the color on this is so perfect where it's warm but not too warm. Oh, I like this. This is why we try things. This is why we try it on camera, for this reason. All right, so we are going to dip into Bellini here. This is beautiful. This is absolutely lovely. So it does have a sort of little bit of luminescence to it, but I wouldn't call it a highlighter by any means, but it's a pretty color. What's interesting is on camera, it doesn't look like I'm wearing any blush. In person, it sort of looks like I was beaten across the face with a beet, B-E-E-T. So far, this is a huge win for me. Between the watermelon sleeping mask and this, I can already tell you the box is definitely worth the money for me, but let's press on. Before I go in with highlighter, I do want to go ahead and do my eyes using the Ace Beauty palette. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I do want to do an eye look with this, and I'm going to kind of speed through this so we can make this video a little snappy. So this Ace Beauty palette did perform decently. I wouldn't say I was blown away by it, namely because whenever I would dip into a color and then blend it out, I feel like a lot of that color sort of disappeared and I'd have to dip back into the palette to go on my eyes again. But I really like this look that I came up with. I know it's just kind of neutrals with a pop of metallic, you know, so original, Linda. But still, I like it. I feel like it makes my eyes look kind of super gray blue, which I'm digging. So I will keep using this and let you guys know throughout the month what I think. So now it's time to try the Too Faced Diamond Light Highlighter. And first I'm gonna try one side with a brush and one side with a wet beauty blender, which is what I usually apply with. Let's see. Not a whole lot of kick up. So with a brush, with buffing it in, with 3 dips back into the pan, it is a very subtle highlight. It's almost lit from within kind of deal, but I mean, it's nice. It's nothing to write home about, but let's try the Beauty Blender on the other side. Just, oops, dipping a wet Beauty Blender in here and completely taking off the Too Faced logo. There it is. So look at the difference between the glow on this side and on this side. This is very subtle. This is not over here. Since I prefer a very much not subtle highlight, I'm gonna make these match. It's pretty. I actually do like it. I don't know if I would call it like a favorite, but it is pretty and it doesn't sit on top of the skin too much. It's sort of melting in and just giving that glow. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. For lips, I just want to keep it simple and do a gloss. I recently rediscovered Lip Venom. Does anyone remember this stuff from like probably circa 2001 or so? This makes your lips tingle and get a little plumper, things like that, and it also brings out the color in them. A lot of people hated this. I love it. Ooh, and the tingling begins. Wow. So let's go over each item. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Sleeping Mask. This is $22 or it retails for $22. I enjoyed this. I felt like it was a nice treat for my skin. I didn't notice any extreme differences, but my skin did feel a little more hydrated, a little more plump and bouncy, I guess you'd say. I will try this as a sleeping mask, its intended use, and let you all know what I think. Why is my earring turned like that? Like, why? But I'll let you guys know what I think next month. Right now, I am enjoying it. The next thing was the Wander Beauty Trip for 2 Blush and Bronzer Duo. This retails for 36 bucks. I am blown away by this. I love the way my cheeks look. I feel like they look natural. They still obviously have makeup on, but this contour or bronzer color is amazing. It is such a beautiful warmth. I highly underestimated this whole palette. I love this. I have a feeling this is going to become a staple for me. Next was the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn palette. Would I say this is the greatest palette of all time? No, I would not, because of, like I said, I had to dip into each color several times, but I really enjoyed this, and I like that the color scheme is one I feel like I can play with. I am looking forward to trying this over the next month. This is what, $34.99 is what this palette retails for, which seems a little steep for a 12 color palette, but I do like that the packaging is very minimal and it's cardboard, so it would be recyclable. I enjoy this as of right now. Would I pay $35 for it? No, but I'm enjoying this as a part of my BOXYCHARM this month. The Grande Drama Mascara, so it made my lashes look okay. I don't see anything thickening about this whatsoever. Lengthening, sure. If you had told me this was a lengthening mascara, I'd say fine, that's nice. My lashes do feel very separated and lengthened. It did dry down pretty quickly, so it didn't, leave any smudges on my face. It definitely smells, and I don't like that. I don't like putting things that smell near my eyes, so that makes me a little hesitant, but at the same time, it's a decent mascara. Is it a $25 mascara? Hell no. No. But it's okay. I probably will continue using it throughout the month. I'll let you guys know what I think. And last but not least, we had the Too Faced highlighter, which I wound up liking. It does leave a pretty glow on the face. It's, again, this is not a blinding highlight. This is just one that you actually see when the light catches your face, and I think it's just pretty. It's really pretty and kind of natural looking. It almost makes your skin look dewy and youthful. So I like everything in this month's box to a certain degree. I mean, I guess this was my dud of the box, but this isn't even a dud. It's not terrible. And they were all cruelty-free. The whole thing was cruelty-free. So I am so happy with this month's box. This is why I don't stop my BOXYCHARM subscriptions, because I would not have picked up a single one of these items on my own. Not a single one. And I wound up really liking all of them for different reasons. Like this, if I saw this sitting on a shelf, I would have never picked this up or even swatched it. And I am obsessed. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys got in your box this month. Let me know how you're liking it. I hope you're as pumped as I am. I feel like January is typically a pretty good month for BOXYCHARM, so I'm really, really happy with this month. If you guys like this video, if you've made it this far, please show me by giving me a thumbs up. It means the world to me and it really helps out my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. I love you guys so, so much with my whole heart, and you are super freaking rock stars. Yes, you are. And I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye.